Hey guys, and welcome to Petrol and welcome to this week's Midweek 180. That looks like a familiar backdrop, exactly the same as last week. I'm actually delivering online training for my proper job this week, every day, so not a great deal of Petrol filming taking place, although Wednesday evening, when this goes live, I will actually be go-karting with Joe Achilles at Daytona Sandown Park, hopefully meeting some of you pedalers that have come along. Should be a good evening, but this week the weather's just awful, so I'm glad I haven't got any filming planned because it would be really challenging. So yeah, inside, hiding away from high winds and rain, filming the Midweek 180. If you've not seen one of these before, this is my midweek update where I bring you my news, views and information about upcoming reviews, all filmed in one take. I'm going to put 180 seconds in the bottom left-hand corner of your screen, and that's it. A very simple format. So without further ado, let's get cracking with this week's Midweek 180. I shall start my timer. Okay, leader of the pack last week was Ginger Barry. Congratulations, sir. Joined in the famous five by Francois G, Malcolm Brew, Ben Higginson and Colin Billingham. Congratulations, everyone. Whoever puts the first comment this week, you will be my leader of the pack next week. First 5 comments, you'll be my famous 5. Now, where are you and what you're doing was Footy7, who just finished his tea at 6:45 and then was enjoying the amazing weather outside. You won't be doing that this week, mate. But wherever you are right now and whatever you're doing, put in the comments below and I'll give you a shout out next week. Last week's question was about self-driving cars. Safe to say there weren't many fans, really. Lots of safety concerns, but then we are a car driving channel, so I didn't expect much else, to be fair. I think it's definitely a watching brief on that one. This week's question, very simple question. In your opinion, what is the most reliable car manufacturer? That's all I want to know. F1 this week returns to Spa for the Belgian Grand Prix. Super excited, one of my favourite Grand Prix. Eau Rouge, my favourite corner. Watching cars go flat through that is always spectacular. Couple of interesting things coming for the next race at the Italian Grand Prix on the 4th and 6th of September. From that race onwards, any engine mode changes will be banned. So basically a car has to stay in the same engine mode for the whole weekend. That will get rid of Mercedes' party mode that they used during qualifying. It's just to make managing the sort of outputs of the engines easier for the FIA, apparently. And sad news to see Williams sold eventually to Doralton Capital. Very sad to see that out of the Williams family hands for the first time. McLaren have got some interesting news this week. It's not a new car as such. This is the new carbon tub that McLaren have announced this week for all of their road cars, because they've pretty much had the same tub or a derivative of it since the 12C with the mono cell. Then they went to mono cage for the P1 and then mono cage 2 for 720S onwards. Now this is the new tub for the 570 replacement, which is going to be a hybrid. So no more V8 twin turbo, it's going to be a V6 hybrid. It will have the ability to run in pure EV mode, and they need to basically have a completely different architecture of the car to support that. So I think it's going to be quite interesting, and it'd be great to see what that car looks like when it's finished. Just very briefly wanted to also mention I've still got this link to Fun Fobs. This is an example of a Fun Fob key. They've got some wicked stuff. I'm hoping to share some of their new designs with you going forward as well. I'll put a link in the description below and pin a comment. Head over to Fun Fobs. They've got some really good deals on at the moment. So yeah, if you've got a Mini, they do other stuff, other keys apart from Mini, but their Mini keys are wicked. And then this Friday's video at 6 is the car that saved Porsche. The most misunderstood Porsche of all, the Porsche 924. I drive an absolutely beautiful version, and that, my dear pedalers, is that. Yes, an interesting car. Interestingly, it's exactly the same age as the Audi Quattro I had last week. But it's a neighbour of mine it's a beautiful car in incredible condition, and I learned so much about the 924. I think many people deride the 924 and say it's not really a proper Porsche, but you will be surprised by the story you are going to hear on Friday at 6. So you need to tune in for that one. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this one. If you have done so, please give me a thumbs up. Comments below are always welcome, and if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to Petrol for plenty more content to come, and I'll see you on the next film, which is this Friday at 6 PM for the Porsche 924, the car that saved Porsche. Tune in on Friday and I'll tell you why. Anyway, I'm going to go and chill out a little bit like the old petrol pup over there. I've had a busy day teaching. I'm tired. I'll see you on the next film, guys. You take care. Drive safe.